Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. And of course, I have a very special person at the lemonade stand today.
Very.
And you know, before we even get cute in this interview about this album, we have to talk about these gummy bears, because last time I did a survey on my Instagram, and it was against, what is it called? Black Forest gummies?
Black Forest gummies.
Yeah.
Organic.
Against Haribo, which is a classic. And I just want to say that on Instagram, Haribo won.
Your followers are on crack.
Well, so are yours, apparently.
No.
Okay, so this is a sex symbol, Pardison Fontaine. That's what he calls himself, self-proclaimed.
That's what they call me.
Okay, word in the street. All right, now listen, you have a new album out called Underrated.
Yeah.
I took a little listen, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, so first of all, before we even get into that, you are a writer first. You write for a lot of people.
Wrong. I am not a writer first.
No, you're a writer because by technicality, if you're a rapper, you're a writer. You're both.
I'm by default. I can stand on those pretenses and say you're correct, I guess. By default, I'm a writer.
Okay, but with that being said, in the era of mumble rap, how do you feel that so many artists really don't have the ability to write rap, perform, talk, but yet they are at this platform and you are underrated?
I mean, more power to them. Like, I'm glad that they can thrive and excel. I am happy, genuinely. And I'm also glad because of what sets me apart and makes me different.
Okay. And on your album, the first song, Not There Yet, that was actually my favorite song on the entire album. I loved it because I felt like it spoke to my spirit. Not There Yet, but On Our Way. Talk about where you were when you wrote that. Like, what headspace were you in?
I was everything that was in that song. I was still sleeping on the same bed that I had when I was 12 years old. I was too tall to sleep on it straight, so I got to angle my body so my feet didn't hang off the edge. I was in a tough spot, but at the same time, it was around the time that I started to be on TV a little more. People started saying my name. There was in conversations. So where I'm from, we never had no success. You know what I mean? So if you see a place with no success and you see a little bit of it, you think that person made it. Like, yo, he shot this video. It was on TV. He made it. He's out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the whole time, it wasn't the case because I guess my clout or my fame my bank account hadn't caught up to it yet. So I was still in the point where I was like, damn, I might have to get a job. But I didn't want people to see me having a job
Pardison
because
Fontaine,
they think I'm this star. You know what I'm saying? I'm this star in my hood, but here I am needing a job. So it was a tough predicament to be in.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
Probably around 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
And just talk about, I guess, because there's a lot of people who get, a certain amount of fame, right? And they portray this lifestyle. Why was it important to you to share with your fan base, the real of where you're at and where you are in your career?
Because any facade that you try to hold up, it'll always come back. And then people be looking at you crazy. So if you always in your truth, you always live in your truth, you always putting out your truth, what they gonna say? And my journey has to be transparent because I got so many people that's coming behind me from the same place. So if I try to fabricate it with them, how they gonna know which way to do it?
Yeah, that's real. And so one of my favorite lines from Two Cell Phones was the part where you said you struggled to send the girl home. Do you struggle with that now?
Bro, I don't got the heart to be like, hey, man, you gotta go. And I just like, yo, you know what? Yo, we gotta do that thing. Yo, call my phone, say we gotta do something, and then we go.
So Pardison Fontaine is still scared to send women home?
I ain't scared. I'm just kind-hearted. So I don't be wanting to kick people out.
Okay. All right. Well, now I thought that was interesting. Now, let's talk about Shea Butter because I love that song. That's probably my second favorite just because it's a bop. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the fact that you are not scared to put big women in your videos.
I'm not at all. I keep telling you they in the Peach video, but whatever.
Okay.
Shea Butter video I like diversity all the way. They say variety is the spice of life. So if you go on Instagram, you always see the same type of girls, or you go on whatever, and you just always seeing the same type. You might start to think that's the only thing that there is, or your mind starts to set like these normalities or everything should be like that, and it's not the case. So I got the opportunity to like be so hands-on with my videos and visuals. So I just like to pick other things and shed light on other stuff. So that's what we did.
All right, I want to be a video girl next.
You want to be in it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do nothing derogatory.
What's derogatory?
It depends on who you ask.
Exactly.
Okay, so it won't be derogatory for me.
Nah, I bet.
Why we always got to argue? Every time you come in here.
I'm just trying to come to some level of understanding.
Yeah, well, I just want to be in there looking cute. I just want to be in there looking cute.
And that you will be.
Okay, well, I do that anyway. Come on, somebody.
Of course.
See, you know what? I'm not going to do this with you.
Course.
All right, so let's talk about this Instagram post. So we follow each other on social media, and I'm going to read the post, and I want you to explain because you had everybody on my Instagram going wild. So a girl tweeted, "My husband is throwing a temper tantrum because I had dinner with my ex, who is leaving for prison for the remainder of his life and just wanted to apologize for any hurt he had caused me and to say goodbye. Boy, bye. I needed the closure. Cry about it then." You commented, "Nah, I say get your closure and get your clothes and get your shoes and get your makeup and anything else you got in my crib and get the F out. Ask him if he got room in that 5x9. Would you like to expound upon that?
You are willing to risk. First off, just read the beginning of her statement. Just the beginning part.
My husband is throwing a temper.
Boom. My husband. Boom. It started off. My husband. All right, keep going.
All right. My husband is throwing a temper tantrum because I had dinner with my ex.
Dinner with my ex. Husband, dinner with my ex. How is this not wrong? I don't understand how we can't see where this is all going wrong right then and there. Husband, dinner with my ex.
Okay.
It's a dub.
Okay, but let me continue. Who is leaving for prison for the remainder of his life?
Boom, right there. Fellas, any male that can hear my voice, if you was going to jail for the remainder of your life, what is some of the things you want to get on your checklist off?
You know what? We're not going to do this today.
I'm not having no simple conversations. My time is limited, baby. I'm trying to knock something down. I'm about to be gone for a long time. So you mean to tell me you had to have dinner with him? You already moved on. I'm assuming that your closure happened at the altar when you said I do to me. So what are you seeking anything from any other man for? Whether it be closure, clothes, attention, anything. I'm your husband. I'm where it ends and begins. What you talking about?
Okay, well, listen. Let everybody know, A, where they can get the album, B, your social media so they can see this foolishness and some more.
Hey, listen. Underrated is out now on every platform, every streaming platform there is. You can find it. Underrated. Pardison Fontaine. 2, follow me on Instagram, Pardi. Y'all already know. Handsome little picture, little blue check right next to it. That's how you know it's me. Hey.
All right, grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that.
Facts.